Cumulatively, total of 437 ventilators across the county.
On agriculture, the CRG chair said COVID-19 pandemic continues to affect operations in the sector. He said county and national government have taken measures to ensure continued food production. He also noted that the locust threat in the country has reduced significantly, with only 3 counties, Turkana, Samburu and Marsabit, still affected.
All counties have established situation rooms to monitor food availability, affordability and advise on measures required to ensure access to food. The success in locust eradication can be attributed to the closer partnership and collaboration between the national government, county government, and development partners' support.
County governments have so far paid 36.6 billion shillings, equivalent to 71.1% out of 51 billion shillings eligible pending bills of the total audited pending bills of 88 billion shillings. The declared ineligible pending bills amounted to 37 billion shillings. The Council of Governors also raised a red flag over the delay by the National Treasury to release more than 30 billion shillings to the counties, saying all the county governments will be completely paralyzed without any resources to provide any service.
At the time of making this address, all the 47 county governments have not received the monies allocated to them for the financial year 2019-2020 month of June. This means that salaries will not be paid on time, and unfortunately the fight against COVID-19 will be immensely compromised.
Devolution Cabinet Secretary Eugene Wamalwa said the national government will continue supporting counties in promoting devolution.
As national government, we have partnered with our counties to confront this invisible enemy that came from outside our borders, but that has penetrated almost all our counties. And today, we want to assure you of continued national government support to ensure that we continue fighting this enemy together.
Reporting for Hope TV Newswatch, I'm Alice Diana.
Moving on, a cash crisis is looming in counties after senators again failed to reach a consensus for a record 4th time on the 3rd basis for revenue allocation among counties. Speaker Ken Lusaka had convened a special sitting to allow the Senate to reach a consensus on the contentious formula, which was proposed by the Commission on Revenue Allocation on cash sharing among 47 counties. Our reporter Joseph Maingi has the story.
With the agenda of the session clearly stipulated on the order paper, the sitting mission suffered a setback from the onset after the mover of the motion failed to appear in the chambers, forcing the Senate Speaker Ken Lusaka to reorganize the order paper.
Honorable Senators, concerning debate on the 3rd basis for allocating among the county governments the share of national revenue, the chairperson of the Standing Committee on Finance and Budget laid on the table of the Senate the report of the Standing Committee and gave notice of motion for its consideration during the special sitting of the Senate held on Monday, 13th July 2020. What is left for the Senate to do is debate the motion and make a determination on the matter.
The Senate then dispensed with the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission Bill, the County Tourism Bill, and the Care and Protection of Child's Parent Bill, after which House Majority Leader Samuel Pogisho requested the sitting to be adjourned on account of unpreparedness.
My request now, because even the mover is not here, but my request now, Speaker, is that we consider adjourning.
Order members. Order members. Order
Speaker,
members. Order.
Mr. Speaker, I request as the leader of the majority on this side that the meeting be held now on another day, another time, so that we can make conclusions, Speaker. I move, Speaker.
Order.
The request was followed by angry chants from senators who expressed dismay on the lack of commitment from the side of Pogisho and the Senate Finance Committee. Senate Speaker, however, proceeded to adjourn the session next week, Tuesday, a decision that promoted backlash in the Senate.
Order. Order. Order, members. Order, members. I'm therefore directing that the House adjourns until Tuesday, 28th July 2020.
Makueni Senator Mutula Kilonzo Jr. took to his social media account, vowing to lobby for the impeachment of Lusaka. With no formula in place to distribute the 316 billion allocated to the counties in the 2020-2021 financial year, the devolved units are staring at a cash crisis that risks grounding crucial services to a halt. Senators have on numerous sittings failed to resolve the impulse dispute despite the ongoing consultation that has also driven both President Uhuru Kenyatta and ODM party leader Raila Odinga, who sought to resolve these unsuccessfully. In the proposed formula by the Senate's Finance and Budget Committee, 19 counties drawn from the north, coast and the lower eastern risk losing cumulatively 42 billion shillings, while 28 counties stand to gain, a disparity that has since yielded the bone of contention. The proposed formula puts a premium on each county population, with devolved units with huge populations said to be major beneficiaries, and those with small population risk losing billions of shillings. Mandera County leads in the counties that are set to lose money at 2 billion shillings, followed by Wajir, Kwale and Kilifi, which are set to lose 1.4 and 1.2 billion shillings respectively. Marsabit stands to lose 984 million, as Narok County is set to lose 853 million, while Mombasa is set to lose 682 million. The counties of Makueni and Nyamira stand to lose over 500 million, while Tana River and Tharaka Nithi are also earmarked to lose millions of shillings. The counties set to gain include Kiambu County, which will be awarded 1.3 billion shillings, as Nairobi receives a share of 1.2 billion shillings gain. The county of Uasin Gishu is set to gain 983 million, as the counties of Nandi, Kajiado, Nakuru will gain about 700 million shillings. The counties of Trans Nzoia and Laikipia, on the other hand, are set to gain over 600 million shillings. For Hope TV Newswatch, I'm Joseph Maingi.
Nairobi Metropolitan Service Director General Mohamed Badi has led efforts to secure grabbed county land in Gigiri. The NMS leader said the occupants of the said land need to vacate immediately to pave way for the construction of a fire station. The said land was initially allocated for a fire station site, with General Badi saying that the reclaiming of the piece will help the county offer critical services to Nairobi residents. The county leadership now will direct this endeavor in reclaiming lands that were intended for public schools. Westlands MP Timothy Wanyonyi has supported the move, saying that any space grabbed by individuals should be reclaimed.
We take back this county land so that its original, we can return it to its original use, that is the fire station. The fire engines are very essential, as they are part of emergency services, just like the ambulances. So we are here today as a continued effort. We started with reclaiming the hospital. We are now reclaiming the county land set aside for a fire station. And we are next going to reclaim the county lands that had public schools and have been issued. So today is not the last. I would like to tell all those who have illegally acquired county land to vacate the premises before we arrive.
We want to appreciate the work of the NMS that have come out to support actually what we had tried to do before. But because these things are done in City Hall where we don't sit, sometimes people who do things behind they break the law, but they want to allocate land without any necessary procedure and protocol.
Right, Newswatch takes a short commercial break. We still have more stories lined up for you. We'll be back.
What comes to your mind when you think of the perfect home for your family? Is it the beauty, the comfort, the security, the convenience, or even the affordability. Victory Gardens offers exactly that and much more. It is just 10 minutes drive from Kitengela town and 3.8 kilometers off the tarmac. This gated community project comes with solar street lighting, maram roads, beautiful trees, 24-hour security, and water connected to every plot. The best part is, families are already living here. Call us today on 0702 831083 or visit www.optiven.co.ke.
Optiven Limited, the pay-setters in real estate.
Hope TV is where you look and live, offering some of the best family entertainment programs with Christian movies, in-depth discussions, contemporary Christian worship, and testimony programs. Hope TV provides the life-transforming message of Jesus Christ. We deliver inspirational, informational, and motivational programming with special guests and unmatched teaching. When it comes to watching television, tune in to Hope TV, where you look and live.
Welcome back to this live broadcast of Hope TV News Watch. Now, Jubilee Party Deputy Secretary General Caleb Kositany has written to the party's Secretary General Raphael Tuju demanding for records, documents and information regarding the Jubilee Party. The two fell out over their loyalty to party leader President Uhuru Kenyatta, a move that has seen Kositany accuse Tuju of misappropriating party resources. A few days ago, Kositany challenged Tuju to make public all books of accounts, claiming that 1.3 billion shillings could not be accounted for. Melissa Odor has more.
Differences between Jubilee Party Secretary General Raphael Tuju and his deputy Soy Member of Parliament Caleb Kositany seem to be escalating after the lawmaker demanded crucial documents regarding the party from his boss. Kositany has written to Tuju and copied the letter to the Registrar of Political Parties Nderitu demanding information, documents and records of the President Uhuru Kenyatta-led party. Kositany says Tuju, as the Secretary General, is the custodian of the documentation, party information and reports, adding that he needs the information for public interest. On the 14th of this month, Kositany asked for certified reports on all financial expenditures, including certified bank statements of the Jubilee Party spanning 4 years, saying the information he seeks should be accessible to him by virtue of his position. The lawmaker, who is a staunch ally of Deputy President and Jubilee Party Deputy Leader William Ruto, claims that Jubilee Party withdrew 183 million shillings in 6 months in 2018 to pay rent for the 8-story party headquarters at Pangani Interchange in Nairobi, yet it does not occupy all floors. In the latest letter dated 22nd of July 2020, Kositany told Tuju off over the use of official party stationery, saying he is a party official and therefore he is entitled to use them to communicate party matters. For Hope TV News Watch, I'm Melissa Odor.
ANC party leader Musalia Mudavadi has suspended all political meetings that his party had scheduled in the spirit of the fight against coronavirus. Mudavadi, who alongside his Ford Kenya counterpart Moses Wetangula held a meeting with a section of leaders from Western Kenya, has called on the government through the Ministry of Interior and the Ministry of Health to ban all forms of public and political gatherings that seem to be exposing vulnerable Kenyans to the risk of contracting COVID-19. Mudavadi's call follows the sharp rise of the COVID-19 numbers in the country, with politicians being put on the spot for ignoring COVID-19 guidelines by convening political meetings. Dickens Luvanda has the story.
The Amani National Congress Party ANC has resulted in suspending all political meetings in the country in line with the government's protocol on curbing the COVID-19 pandemic. Party leader Musalia Mudavadi, alongside Ford Kenya party leader Bungoma Senator Moses Wetangula, have held deliberations with the party members that saw the two parties agree to put to an end all their outreach programs, days after lamentations that politicians have been leading in breaking COVID-19 containment measures.
Numbers are surging. The COVID case numbers are surging. They are growing. at a fairly rapid rate. It is important that we take a step back and call off the public engagements, the outreach that we have been having in Western Kenya.
Tunajua ya kwamba watu wakiwa na uhai, wakiwa salama, bado tutakutana na wao kesho kutwa. Kwa hivyo weekend hii tunataka kuwaeleza watu wetu ambao walikuwa wanatutarajia ya kwamba wale wabunge ambao tulikuwa tunakuja na wao, ma MCAs na viongozi wa ngazi mbalimbali, weekend hii hatutakuwa na hiyo mikutano.
The leaders under the Western Kenya Solidarity Movement have said there is a need to help President Uhuru Kenyatta in curbing the virus, which has been on the surge ever since the country's economy was partially reopened on July 6th, threatening the country's health system. The two political parties had scheduled consultative meetings this weekend in Bungoma and Trans Nzoia counties, meetings that have now been postponed to a later date.
We are appealing to the people of Western Kenya that let us take a step back, let us save lives first, let us protect everybody. We shall have other occasions in better times.
Mudavadi also wants all public and political gatherings suspended with the immediate effect, with Ford Kenya party leader bashing Devolution Cabinet Secretary Eugene Wamalwa, who has recently been holding frequent meetings in Western Kenya for allegedly launching ghost projects and projects which were already launched in the region by other leaders.
Hawa ndugu zetu ambao wanatembea hawana haja na maendeleo, hawana uwezo wa kuleta maendeleo. Haja walio nayo ni siasa ya pesa nane, ya matusi na ya kudanganya wananchi, na hawaelezi wananchi ni nini wao wenyewe wanataka.
Despite a ban on political gatherings, the country has been witnessing weekly meetings organized by politicians, contrary to the government's COVID-19 containment rules, a move that has left ordinary Kenyans with questions as to whether Kenyan politicians are above the law or they are just breaking the law with impunity. Dickens Sylvander, Hope TV Newswatch.
To counties now, Isiolo Governor Mohamed Kuti alongside COVID-19 Preparedness Coordinator in charge of Eastern, Nairobi, Central and Coastal regions, Professor Philip Kaloki, have flagged off 3 ambulances which will be stationed in several sub-counties to strengthen referral systems in the county. Kuti, who is also the COG Health Committee Chairman, said coronavirus can only be contained if counties' testing capacity is improved. He spoke at the Isiolo Referral Hospital earlier today.
We are very happy today to add more of our preparedness and capability to deal with the ever-surging COVID-19 situation. We are launching 3 more ambulances. Now we have 10 ambulances for the county. 6 of them will be based here and 2 will be in each of our sub-county, so that now the one at Garbatula will move to Siricho, the one which was at Marti will go to the Techabasa, so that the new ones now can go to the sub-county.
And Kwale Governor Salim Vuria has warned local residents against engaging in illegal land deals. This follows reports of a private developer who has flouted the law in acquiring fake documents and grabbing a tract of the Kaya Tiwi forest. Vuria says that illegal committees have also been formed in Mwereni and Lungalunga Group Ranch, which are selling chunks of land to private investors, warning that he will not allow such illegal activities to melt down the efforts his administration has dedicated in safeguarding the common pool of resources.
Sehemu ya Kaya Tiwi ilikuwa gazetted kama Kaya Forest mwaka wa 1998. Na ni sehemu ambayo ni ya umma. Lakini hivi majuzi tumesikia kwamba kuna mtu binafsi ambaye ameenda kuweka sengenge na amenyakua hiyo ardhi. Na ndio nataka kusema hapa leo kwamba ardhi hiyo bado inabaki kwa umma, na tumetambua kwamba huyu investor ambaye ni private investor ametumia stakabadhi ambazo ni gushi, kwa sababu zingine ana claim kwamba ziliidhinishwa na maafisa wa serikali ya county na ya kitaifa, ambayo si kweli, na tunafanya kila njia ili ibaki kuwa ya umma. Na hatua ile tumechukua sasa hivi, tumeufahamisha DCI aweze kuchunguza hizi stakabadhi ambazo huyu private developer anatumia.
Let's take another short break on Hope TV News Watch. We'll be back with business news.
Tunakuletea burudani safi kutoka wanamuziki wa nyimbo za sifa na ibada, mahojiano ya moja kwa moja na mafunzo ya hali ya juu.
Dhamira ya mtu ikifa anaweza fanya anything. Because kile kinanitofautisha na mbuzi ni dhamira.
There was this time niliambia Mungu, mimi samahani Mungu, lakini naona umenifanya mimi kuwa daraja. Sitaki.
Ni mahali pa uchipuzi na ulezi wa vipaji.
Mwimbaji anaweza itisha akitaka, lakini unajua hiyo ni sauti
hajanunua.
Hujanunua, hiyo ni umebarikiwa nayo. So hiyo unaweza mupeane aidha bure ama, lakini hii pande nyingine sisi tumeinvest, ni investment.
Tunabeba mwili, lakini mimi sikujua hii ni maagano nafanya.
Ungana naye Mwalimu Shaban Brima kila Ijumaa saa 2 jioni na marudio kila Jumamosi saa 10 jioni.
Machozi ya furaha nishangaze Baba, kwa ushuhuda wangu watambua wewe ni Mungu. We praise together, we praise him.
Whether you are fat or thin, and for me, I don't consider myself fat. I consider myself good for my purpose. To hug women. When they come crying, and they come and hug me, they just come and I hug them and they cry and cry and cry until they are comfortable.
We praise together, we praise him.
Welcome back. In order to remain afloat during this COVID-19 pandemic, Equity Bank has received a $50 million loan from IFC, a member of the World Bank Group. The loan, according to IFC, will help the bank increase working capital and trade-related lending to its small and medium-sized enterprise SME clients, especially those facing COVID-19 related challenges. The loan, which will ultimately support hundreds of Kenyan businesses in the manufacturing, health, trade, transport and consumer goods sectors, is a part of IFC's global $8 billion fast-track COVID-19 facility announced in March and designed to help businesses maintain operations and jobs during and after the COVID-19 crisis. Equity Group CEO Dr. James Mwangi has called on clients looking to seize emerging opportunities in the health and medical sector in manufacturing personal protective equipment to take advantage of the $50 million facility. And Jubilee Holdings Limited has announced a total dividend of 652.3 million shillings of 9 shillings per share for the financial year ended December 2019. The final dividend payout of 579.8 million shillings of 8 shillings per share, which is set to be released tomorrow, will be a pleasant relief to many shareholders who have borne the negative effects of COVID-19. Jubilee Holdings Limited Group Chairman Nizar Juma said the company has continuously increased its dividend amounts to shareholders, demonstrating solid financial ground of the company. As part of its business recovery plan during this period, the company has fully digitized its online platforms for use by clients. All right, that's all we had for you tonight on News Watch. Thank you so much for keeping us company. My name is Tonny Omondi, and our sign language interpreter has been Boniface Murithi. Have a good night and do enjoy the rest of your viewing.